I've always wanted to do that.
Hi everyone, welcome to our second COVID car chat, and today we are speaking to the lovely Cecilia Fourie. Hi Cecilia.
Hi.
Cecilia, I was trying to figure out when we met you, because it just feels like you've always been a part of our business. And I found this email this morning where you introduced yourself to us right after the Absolute Table in 2013. It feels like a lifetime ago. I think you were still trading under the Exquisite Look at that time. So why don't you tell us a little bit about when you started the business, how you got into the hair and makeup industry, and how your business has grown and evolved to the amazing business that it is today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, listen, that was a long time ago. I'm actually celebrating 10 years this year. Can you believe it? Not a really nice year to celebrate it in, so I'll celebrate it next year. But yeah, that's quite a long time ago. I started off with a friend actually got me into it, and I absolutely loved being a part of it. And then yes, I started off with the Exquisite Look, and I figured out that trading under your own name is quite easier because people call you on your name, or when it's just easier for referrals. But yeah, so I started off with editorial. I worked on TV sets and I did the editorial, but I didn't actually like it. And I stuck to weddings, and 10 years later, here I am. And then 5 years ago, I started my own academy where I actually teach girls now to do hair and makeup as a profession. Also, I do the workshops for girls to learn them how to, or to teach them how to do their own hair and makeup, which is also for any women out there a really great skill to have.
We asked you what's your favorite pick-me-up, and one of them were bright colors. So we're all in our bright colors today. And I must say I am feeling quite happy and chirpy and joyful in my yellow. So yeah, tell us a little bit more about what sort of helps you through a day. What's your favorite pick-me-ups?
So yeah, one of them are bright colors and just putting on nice clothes. Even if you don't have something to wear nice and bright, nice colorful lipstick or colorful earrings, it always sort of brightens up the day and makes you just in a more of a happier mood, or at least for me. And then my second one I actually sent you two, but my second one I sent you two songs. That music is like one of the best pick-me-ups. It's something that gets me in the mood, in a good mood all the time. But yeah, I send you two songs that I really like.
Let's have a listen. Can you hear it?
Oh.
You see? It puts you in a good mood. Music is my grace and savior. Especially if I do emails as well. I mean, you can't listen to heavy metal when you do emails. It's not fun for that. But yeah, I've got a speaker on site. I don't work without music, and music is my life.
Cecilia, so a question that we often get as planners is not necessarily how much something will cost, but when a client receives the quote, they sometimes want to know why it costs so much. So please break down a quote for us. Tell us what goes into the business side of your industry, how you calculate your costs, and what goes into a quote at any given time.
Oh, yes. So, like budgets and costings are a great part of a wedding. So, for instance, a big chunk of our costings to take in consideration for hair makeup is that we charge for product. And especially me, I like to work with good quality products because that's what my clients expect. Especially because we're working in a wedding industry where we have to make a client look her most what beautiful for the day, while having it last 8 hours. And only good quality products does that. And as you girls know, makeup, even hair products are quite expensive. And we replace it on a monthly basis. So that's a big chunk of our costing to take in consideration with pricing. And then the other factor that we take in consideration is time. So not only the time that we actually do the practical work on site or in a trial or at an event, but time spent in your car actually driving to the event, doing emails, admin, all of that. And I just want to say that not a lot of people take our jobs or careers very seriously, but I want to mention that we are a small business with business expenses, such as we have to also pay tax, and we have to have insurance for our kids. A lot of our girls even rent spaces to work out of, so rental goes into it. We also a small business that we have to market on a daily basis to actually gain clients in as well. So it's a lot of expenses that we also run, and not just product and on the day service. And I must say, a lot of our pricing also goes into skill. I mean, I've been in the industry 10 years, and we have to update our skills 2 or 3 times a year to keep up to date with trends and new techniques coming out. What I also offer to clients, especially the ones on a budget, is I have the ability with my academy. I've trained a lot of girls that is on a professional level, that can accommodate with brides with a lower budget, to actually give them access to a professional hair makeup artist for on the day. So if they can't necessarily afford my service, or I don't fall into their budget, I can always help them with searching for an alternative option. It's very important to have a hair makeup artist, especially on a wedding day, because I mean, dresses and venues and all of that is so expensive, and you spend all that money on a beautiful dress. You don't want to look like you look every day, because a wedding dress is not an everyday dress that you wear. So it just rounds off the whole look of the day.
It's important for brides to especially the ones that want a more natural look. We get a lot of requests for brides that want natural makeup, and they're scared to actually use a makeup artist. But I think that's one of the most important looks to actually get a makeup artist for, because it's very easy to look washed out on the photographs if you don't highlight the correct features and make the eyes pop a little bit. Even if it does come across as natural, it's still important to have the right technique and to use the right product.
To look natural takes a lot of makeup. I always say to my clients, natural makeup is not less makeup, it's just softer makeup. So most of our prep time and time goes into natural makeup and looking natural, because it's easy to do an upstyle and a smoky look, because that's what everybody wants. But to do a natural look that lasts up to 8 to 10 hours on somebody that you just met, you don't know their skin, that takes skill. And I think that people must just for clients, brides out there, natural is just softer makeup. It's not less makeup. It's photographs takes away a lot on a picture. And you don't, like you said, you don't want to look washed out on your photographs.
Cecilia, thank you so much for your time today, and thanks that we could just escape to our cars and just have some girl chat and just get some insight into what goes on behind the scenes in terms of budget and in the life of a makeup and hairstylist. It was lovely talking to you, and we can't wait to work with you again soon.
Thanks, girl. I'll play us out with a little song.